First opened back in 2000. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
The 1-2. He's running. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. So striding forward now, number 7. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. In now, Cameron Maybin. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Cameron Maybin.
Here now the 2-2. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double. So striding in, Luis Severino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
1-1-1.
Is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, number 7. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point.
Aaron Hicks. 1-1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. The tag gets one, and he'll be safe on the fielder's choice. Into the box now, number 7. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. To the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting it.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings. So coming to the plate, number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base.
Now at the plate, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Up next from Miami, number 7. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. There goes the runner. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are first. Now at the plate, number 7. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Roy, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Roy?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Right to. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close 3-1 the final. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Javi Guerra gets the win. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Stepping up to the plate, number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field, after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 7.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Runners on the move for second. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick. but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
The center fielder, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Come on,
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Here's Starlin Castro, runner in scoring position with Sergan.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready on 1 and 2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Ready for another chance? Lane Adams. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, number 7. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone. The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Derek Lewis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 homes so far this inning. Ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Freddie Freeman.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hot shot on the ground. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Into the box now, number 7. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Short. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends in your life.
So a big moment here, and standing in, number 7. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Lays off 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. First open back in. Now at the plate, number 7. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Culberson gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Rio Ruiz.
Third baseman.
The 1-2.
Rio Ruiz.
The ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Culberson right there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Backhand. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening mark. Ready now, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Ruiz is under it. And that's the third out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Chase Whitley. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. To short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hard hit ball to short. Cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the month. Standing in, number 7. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Runner goes for second, and a step off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
MLB The Show's coverage.
Batting fourth, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The ground out to short. He's got it. And, danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on. Digging in, number 7. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Hit hard to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Danny Santana.
Hit out towards second. Starlin dives. What a... The second for 1. Safe. Stepping into the box, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Now a bunt attempt here. Culberson is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Striding into the box, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ender Inciarte.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Miami Marlins used the nice. And as we set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out.
The batter,
into the box, number 7. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look bad.
Severino Gonzalez.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game. Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and Drew Pomeranz gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Drew Pomeranz, better known for that big overhand curveball that he has. A good fastball, not a great fastball. 91 to 93. Curveball is his best pitch. He will mix in an occasional changeup.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley, batting at an even 400. He also has one home. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach.
Stepping up now, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Way out in front. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley is there. 2 down. Digging in, number 7. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Stepping in, number 7. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pomerantz sets. Here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is softly hit here to the left side. And that's out number 1. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Boston Red Sox win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Drew Pomerantz records his 14th winning decision of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. We wrap up this quick 2-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Striding in, number 7, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's J.D. Martinez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Shot on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Well, you know what?
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up high in the air. Anderson calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now for the Marlins. Number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Full count now. 3-2. Cameron Maybin will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, number 7. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Standing in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hand.
Digging in once again, number 7. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Brinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Dero. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Betts giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit out towards second. To second for relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in, number 7. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bogarts is calling for it. 2 gone. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Boston jumped out to an early lead. From Little Havana. So coming to the plate, number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 7.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And there he goes towards second. Now he'll step off, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. Got him swinging. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin.
Stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Ready on 1 and 2. To short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, take care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now. So stepping in, number 7. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed. And that next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-2 delivery. The ground is short. This could be 2. In. The throw pulls him off the bag. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 7. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Estrada in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 7. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go number 7. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. In tight here with the first pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Grichuk giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it,